Lawrence, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Feeling a lot better today than I was last Tuesday, so that's always a plus. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Reb, how's it going? Cody, what's up? So this week we actually don't have a whole lot of comics, so this stream shouldn't be too long. For reference, I only have one DC book on my table. And believe there's like a couple annuals that were supposed to be shipped, and I don't think we got those yet. But it's mostly a Marvel heavy one with some couple indies here and there, some Image. Alrighty. Now I do have a book with only like 2 copies, or 3 copies, 2 variants. So I'm going to start off with that one. Then we aren't going to do a giveaway this week just because we do have a small amount of books. So it'll just be quick and easy. So we're going to start off with The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 88. I have 2 of A, 1 of B. There we go. Actually, I have so much room to move back here because there's like no comics. It's weird. It was weird. Since there isn't a whole lot to, at least for this one, it's going to be pretty quick. But with what we do have, there are some like pretty popular books, or ones that I'm assuming will be popular. Yeah. So how about we go final call for Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 88. Don't know if Pat's here yet, but Pat, Savage Sword, no, we did not get any. Not any for the stream, I should say. We did get some for the pull list, but none for the sale tonight. None extra. I don't know if Pat's here, but Pat, if you here's your pass. Okay. Perfect timing, Pat. Perfect timing. Alrighty. So we go off to what I got on the table here. And we are going to start off with RoboForce. This is issue number 1. Pat, nope, that was the only book I've done so far besides this one. Now this is issue number 1 of the Nacelleverse story. It's part of it because I think a couple of weeks ago we got Nacelleverse issue 0. Now with this, I do have 2 of each cover. So Mitchell, get you B. I think that 0 issue was just kind of a preview of what to come. Like I said, since there's not too many books, we're not going to go ahead and do a giveaway this week. But who is excited for free comic book day on Saturday? I'm pretty stoked. Of course, we're gonna have like root beer floats, cookies, free comics. We're gonna have spin the wheel. You're gonna get a chance to get a mystery envelope with something inside there. What? I have no clue because Brad put them together. Perfect. Those that'll be here in Rochester. I'm here 10 to 7. I will see all of you that come here. And there's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of free books. All right, so we'll go last call for Robo Force, issue number 1. These are $4.99 as well. All right, we'll move on from there. Next up, we'll go to the only DC book I have for the evening. And this is your DC Spring Breakout. This is issue number 1. It's going to be $9.99. And it is going to be, these are the only 2 copies I have. So I have Batman and I have Harley Quinn. But I do not have any other copies of these variants. Pat RoboForce, I believe, was a old school toy. Well, there we go. Lawrence Gaby. And Mitchell. Got Harley. All right, next up, I have King Spawn, issue number 33. I have 5 of A, 3 of B. Oh, I forgot to say with the DC Spring Breakout, it is a one-shot, 80-page anthology of stories. No ratios this week either. At least none that were set aside for me. So there could very well be some kind of mix in here that we didn't price out as a ratio. So who knows? If you recognize one as a ratio, you could get lucky and call one out. All right, we'll go final call for King Spawn, issue 33. Perfect. Alrighty. Next up, I have issue number 1 of Get Fury. I only have these copies right here for the ratio or the variants, and I have 3 of 8. Now with this book is going to be a 5-issue limited series that takes place in Vietnam with the Punisher tasked to assassinate Nick Fury. Lawrence is getting B. Mitchell's getting A. And this is also, it also has an explicit content warning. And if you can see there, it says Max Comics. So if you're familiar with those, you know how bad this could be. And plus it's Garth Ennis. Oh, I definitely see why it has that explicit content warning. Alrighty. Sounds interesting for me. I actually picked one of these up too, just because of how interesting it sounded. Plus, it's the Punisher story, so I usually go for him. Besides that new one, the new Punisher. Did not really care. All right, we'll go final call for Get Fury issue number 1. It's gonna be $3.99 too. Next up, these are the only 3 copies I have. We have Grim Fairy Tales 2024, May the 4th, cosplay special. As you can see, the different covers are all different cosplays of different Star Wars characters. Yeah, Padme. Looks like it would be Bo-Katan and Han Solo. Jesse, first of all, welcome in. Second of all, you missed issue 1 of Get Fury, Kingspawn 33. See, The Walking Dead Deluxe 88, and Robo Force issue 1. Yes, and Robo Force issue 1. Yeah, I forgot May the 4th is also Free Comic Book Day. Wow. That's a little added bonus, too. I just signed up for the 501st to come to the store as well on that day. The 501st Legion. So, we had to post pictures, Jesse, for last week because I was sick. So I was not in the store. But I believe if you go back, there should be some photos. All right, we'll go final call for Grim Fairy Tales 2024, May the 4th, cosplay special. Alrighty. Now, how about we get into probably one of the heavier hitters for this evening? Jesus. Sorry for all that thing. Our eBay is blowing up. Next up, we have Blood Hunt, issue 1 of 5. And an explicit content polybagged Blood Hunt 1. That one is actually going to be more as well. This one is $6.99 compared to $5.99 for the rest. Now, with that being said, I have 4 red band ones, which are the poly bags, 2 of the negative space, so B, but then I only have 1 of C and 1 of D. Plenty of A. Plenty of A. Lawrence wants an explicit one. And so does Jesse. So Blood Hunt, thank you for asking, Pat, is a 5-issue event featuring the Marvel Universe versus vampires. So it's like their version of the DC versus vampires storyline that came out a few years back. This is your first team appearance of Blood Coven, Smoke Eater, Bloodstorm 1, Damascene, Megrim, Cruel, and Unusual. I'm a big fan of DC versus vampires, so I picked one of these up right away because I hope it is as good, if not better, than the DC versus vampires storyline. Derek wants an explicit one. That being said, if you want a red band one, this is the last one I have. They will run you more though. $6.99, whole dollar more. What's on the cover? Here's the boring part. The cover of the red bands are literally this cover, but with a more blood on the top. So it's your cover A with a little bit more blood on it. Oh yeah, no, there's a difference there too. Blade there is all like bloody and showing that. Blade here, stoic, plain face. So not a whole lot's different. And I wish they weren't like polyblagged because I want to open it and look. But I'll have to wait when I get home because I also got one of those ones. Definitely looks interesting though. But also with Marvel, you're going to have every book come out that leads into it or is connected because it is their spring to summer event. So we'll go final call for Blood Hunt issue 1. So yeah, I won't be surprised if everyone gets sick of this after a little bit. All right. Next up, without the camera falling over, geez, is Spider Woman issue number 7. Now, we don't have cover A, like the official one, but we do have some variants. I only have one of the Peach Momoko. Plenty of A. Plenty of A. I have 4 to be exact, which is plenty. That's a very good question. Where is Megan? Where's my resident Spider Woman stan? Since I was gone last week, what did everyone do over the weekend? How did it go? Do anything fun? Play anything? Watch anything? What's going on in the world in the chat there? Dude, Thomas has been gone for so long, Jesse. I was actually just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, because I see him comment occasionally on some of our posts, but he's never on the sale anymore. I miss shipping out fat stacks of comics to Tomas. Gone, but never forgotten. All right, we'll go final call for Spider Woman issue number 7. Oh, yeah. All the Spider Man comics, every variant with the Spider Man comics, if you got a chance, every Spider Man ratio. That was all Tomas's forte. Like, I know he's still out there, because, like I said, see him commenting on posts, liking posts sometimes. So I wonder if he's just not a big comic collector anymore. I don't know. Kind of weird to just abruptly stop, but you never know the situation. All right, so next up from Chip Zdarsky, we have issue 1 of The Whisper Queen, A Black Sand Tale. These are going to be $3.99. I have 2 of A, 3 of B. There's no key to this, so I don't entirely know what it's about. It's from Image Comics. All right. Since there's pretty much crickets for this one, I'll go final call for The Whisper Queen, issue number 1. They are pretty cool covers. I do like them, especially the cover A. I like the color on it. Okay. Next up, Incredible Hulk issue number 12. I have 3 of A, 2 of B. B is going to be your black costume variant, celebrating the 40 years that Spider Man originally got his black suit. Lawrence got that for you. Now, Brad is already up in the cities. He started today. But for those that pick up at IGH, if you get something, I'm heading up there tomorrow to drop off product that he forgot. And I'll probably bring up the Coon Rapids stuff too. So, Lawrence, I'm bringing up yours, but I'll drop it off at IGH. And I hope Brad will bring it there tomorrow, but we will see. It'll be for sure in the cities. All right. Anyone else for Incredible Hulk issue 12? Sounds good. I'll ask Brad if he will be up there at any point throughout the week to drop them off. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I did make event posts for the events for May. So in Rochester, we're going to be having a collectible show and tell, which is pretty much, if you guys are familiar with the comic combo we would do, it's like that. But I'm opening it up to me more broad. You can bring anything: toys, comics, cards, video games, anything. All right. So next up, I have X-Men issue 34. With that, these are all going to be $3.99. 2 of B, 5 of A, 1 of C of the black suit, black costume variant. Okay, I was going to say, which, no cover V, because it's not a Disney one. Cats. All good. All good. I get it. I have 4 of them myself. There we go. Alrighty. Anyone else for X-Men issue 34? All right, we will move on. Alrighty. Next up, we have Lilo and Stitch, issue number 3. Let's see here. There you go. Let's see. These weren't put in order. Do I have any other? Yes, I do. We have two Nike variants. Now, Pat, do you want C or do you want the Virgin variant? And Jesse, yes, they are there. I did see a copy in there for you, Jesse. To what I saw, I only saw cover A. I only saw this one back there, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Both of them. Cool, cool. Got it, Jesse. So I have one more A, two B, two, or three B, two C. All right, we'll go final call for Lilo and Stitch issue number 3. All right, next up, I have Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace Anniversary Special. This is to celebrate the 25 years that this movie came out. They are going to be $5.99 for each cover. The solicitation with this is explore the earliest days and secret inner life of Anakin. Boom, cover B. I only have one more cover B left. It's weird to believe it's already been 25 years since this movie came out. Interesting. Yeah, that is true, Jesse. You sure do. All right, we'll go final call for Star Wars Phantom Menace, or Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. All right, next up, another book with a lot of variants. I have issue 1 of Space Ghost. Now just wait, don't claim yet. I still have to put out a decent amount. See, you guys able to see that? Not really. Okay, I will just move it over here. Cool looking foil. A version of that foil. And a foil of that one there. So hopefully that works, because there is a lot. Plenty of A. B, I only have 3. C, I only have 2. D, I only have 2. And I only have 2 of the first foil here. This is the only virgin foil I had. Ooh, Derek. Lawrence just beat you. Did you want to claim one of the other ones at all? This is the only foil of this cover I have. That's claiming it. Personally, I pulled this one. Very happy with it. Pretty cool. Derek, did you want to claim a different cover at all? With this, the only key to it is Dynamite is starting. It's, publishing it. Only key for it. Bottom left. The comic book looking one. All right. Classic comic book looking one. There we go. All right, we'll go final call for Space Ghost issue 1. Let me look at the price of these foils. $9.99, and then $4.99 for the normal. Yep. Alrighty, let's move on. Now, this is going to be the last book of the evening. Also, with a lot of variants. I thought I had them all. There we go. So I got this one here, this one here. Let's see, should have 6 total here. There we go. Now, win it. I have plenty of A. B, I have 2. And D, I have 2. C, E, and F, I only have the 1. Cody's getting that one. If we're able to hold on to it, I'll have to talk to Brad about that. So Lawrence, if you're talking about the polybagged one, it did get claimed right before you. D. Okay. Michael didn't see. Now this is your first cameo appearance of Delta, a villain who will potentially trigger a war. An introduction of Wade Wilson 3. Okay. Yeah, I know Brad won't be here because he'll be up in the cities all week. So I think he told me later in the afternoon he'll be at the Edinburgh Grove Pipe store. So you can always give that store a call to see if Brad is there at that time. Let's, it doesn't tell me how many issues it is on Key Collector. Let me see if it says anywhere inside. Hmm. I know for sure there's 3. I just don't know what the official number is. Yes, it's probably the best bet to call Invergrove Heights since he will be there tomorrow. What time frame exactly? I'm not too sure. Alrighty. Anyone else for Deadpool Wolverine World War 3? Lawrence, I don't think we do. I can double check, but I didn't have any on my table tonight. So usually that means I don't have any in general. But I can double check and see maybe if one of the other stores got them and we didn't. I'm not sure. All right. Well, we will move on. And by move on, I mean end the stream. If you guys, because that was my last book, I guess. Kind of forgot. Whoops. If you guys do have any questions, you're tuning in late, didn't see the whole stream, and you want to claim something, go ahead and shoot us a message on Facebook. Next week, hopefully we'll have a lot more comics, so this goes on longer. Hope you guys all have a good night. See ya.